Episode 7 is here, my dear. First aired May 15th, 1990. This one has Michael Ironside, man. This dude has been in some badass movies like Starship Troopers, Scanners, Total Recall, Turbo Kid, which I think is a highly underrated film, and did the voice of Sam Fisher in Splinter Cell Conviction, and then some. Let's see if this episode is better than the last one. Let's get into it. This episode is called
The Sacrifice.
James is an insurance salesman on his way to meet Mr. Sebastian Fielding. Mr. Fielding is looking to get some insurance, and here's James is the man. As James just so happens to meet a very beautiful lady on the elevator and is definitely feeling her. Anyways, he meets Mr. Fielding and they have their meeting. The funny part is Mr. Fielding is a married man, and you wouldn't believe who his wife is. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Fielding is that same chick he ran into on the elevator. So during this visit, while James is there, she finds out where he lives and later on decides to make a little visit to the place, and they end up doing the nasty, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, I'm sounding stupid. Anyways, they decide they want to be together and devise a plan to kill her husband so she could take all his money through the insurance. So later that evening, James meets Mr. and Miss Fieldings at their house after completing the insurance paperwork. Mr. Fielding decides to go out on the balcony area, drinking and enjoying himself. So James slowly creeps up behind him and pushes him over. Man, dude, my man struggled for a little bit, but eventually falls to his death. The deed is done. Later on, the police drop by to get Mrs. Fielding's story, her side of the story, and they leave. The conclusion of his death was death by misadventure. They are in the clear, but hang on a second. Here comes Jerry, James's boss, and he also has a history with the Fieldings. What's the reason behind his visit? Well, he claims he's there to offer his condolences, as well as somebody may have seen how Mr. Fielding died. That's right, somebody who has a condo in a building directly across from theirs? Somebody like Jerry? That's right, folks. Jerry saw everything. But not only did he see everything, my man took pictures too. Caught cold-blooded. Now, of course, both Mrs. Fielding and James are freaking out about this. They're willing to make a deal with him just to get those pictures. And he's cool with that. But it's not money he wants from them. Jerry wants to share Mrs. Fielding's with James. That's right. He wants her for a certain amount of time every day, and James can have her for the rest of the time. And the thing is, they can deny the deal, but they know the consequences if they don't agree. So reluctantly, they do it. So how do you guys think this will eventually play out? I mean, think about it. And how long will this deal go on for? Now look, this is a good cheesy-ass horror soap opera, okay? All these characters are shady, and they're good and intriguing to watch. You just look at them, dude, and they're just so willing to screw each other over. Just dirty, dude. Just hella dirty. And the ending, dude, is pretty cold, too, man. It's cold. But, yeah, this episode definitely makes up for the last one for damn sure. Good stuff, and looking forward to the next one. But this one's a good lesson in be careful who you may trust, because they may screw you over as well. Well, that's all for today. Stay nasty, my friends. Be sure to stab that like button and subscribe, because on the Don't Split Up channel, hell, it's never been so cool. Shay Nasty out.
I'll see you soon.
Would you steal a car?
No.
Would you steal a computer?
No.
Would you steal a purse?
No.
Would you steal a TV?
No.
Have you subscribed to the Don't Split Up channel yet?
No.
Viewing without subscribing is a dick move.
Don't be a dick.
Subscribe. Click and subscribe. It's free.